How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, not completely too late. It's been a long day. Time for a barley pop. How you doing, Jack? Got some new streaming software I need to educate myself on. Always fun with the new toys. Actually, I'm testing out Restream. Gonna see how that treats me. Hopefully, well. Just started getting into it last night and didn't have much time last night. Now I figure I'd just hold my nose and jump in head first and start testing all the things. What are you up to tonight, Jack? Yeah, Restream, it's not really that bad. It's not quite as robust as StreamYard, but it's also, I think, less than half the price of what StreamYard is. Hey, Steve, you're not horribly far from me. You're at least on the same side of the continent as me, the top side. Where I just kind of poke around in here and see what kind of mess I can make of stuff. Hey, Steve, how's the working life treating you? Caught a replay of your live here. I think it was yesterday. I caught up with it. And you're doing that for that epoxy pour map. Yeah, I'm about ready to retire myself. Oh yeah, MSP. Boy, that's gonna keep you on your toes. I did. Well, when I was running my own computer business, I was kind of a very small MSP. I focus on smaller companies, but that's how they hook you, Jack. Yeah, this plan I got from Restream, it lets you stream to three separate channels simultaneously. And then I can have like up to 10 people on screen with me. So not too bad of a deal. It's a easy way to get your feet wet in it. Yeah, that's no lie. and you got to remember every customer and all their quirks. Hoping the fans aren't too loud here, but it is ungodly humid around here right now. Just wish it would have a heck of a thunder boomer and get it out of its system and go back to normal. Yeah, some days I actually kind of miss the MSP type thing. It keeps things different. Steve Armstrong, I'm actually in Minnesota. So I'm just a little bit south by southwest of you? Yes, it is, Jack. Oh, I've taken in a few bearded Viking lives before. He's actually what kind of got me into woodworking. That was about 2 years ago. Pilato. Yeah, it was about 2 years ago. I actually started dabbling in woodworking, and now I got a holy mess of fun toys. One of these days, I'm gonna actually carve out some more time to use more of them more often. But the working thing, having to like pay for a house and kids want to eat like every day. I feed them at least once a day. They want to eat multiple times a day and every day. So yeah, Jack, it's gonna hit February 2027. Uh, they're changing all those rules. So if anyone's getting a small channel up and going, they got to push hard and try to get it done by December, January. Oh, Jack, we got to get you rolling, man. It's really not that hard. I was doing an uphill struggle to get monetized, and I got in with a group of other creators. There's only about, I don't know, five, six of us. Uh, Honestly, I got some real solid third party feedback, and it's kind of a rule of thumb in that group that no holds barred. We're not out to hurt feelings, but to get better, you got to hear the truth, even if it does hurt. And I got a bunch of healthy truth. Go through and look, you can definitely see a huge change in how I edit, how I record, everything. Well, some lives will be a decent way to get some traffic, Jack. Definitely lives, and honestly, try to catch on some trendy videos. That'll get your watch hours up, especially right now. Fall decor is already hitting. So, yeah, Steve, they're changing the monetization guidelines now for new channels. What is it? You got to have 8,000 watch hours after February 2027 to hit monetization. And the shorts is, I think you got to have 20 million, and then you have to keep up on the shorts, having uh, 10 million every 90 days. You fall out of that 10 million mark, they demonetize you. It's it's asinine and honestly obscene. See, Pilato, I hear a lot of people actually hit their watch hours before the sub requirement. And I got, I don't know, maybe a month and a half after getting 1,000 subs before I hit my watch hours. But like when I joined this small group, I was at under 500. And within 6 months, I hit the 1,000 mark. So for me, had a lot of healthy doses of truth that I really needed to hear, and someone just needed to tell me not to cry. And hey, what you're doing here is dumb and it ain't working. Look at your stats. Try this or try that, or kind of go in this direction, see what happens. And a lot of those changes really, really helped me out. I mean, it turned my uphill struggle right around. I mean, by the time I joined the group and when I got monetized, I was working that same amount of time already previous to that and getting nowhere. I mean, if I would hit 100 views on something, I was ecstatic. Now I try to push for that 1,000 mark, but yep, we're talking about YouTube, their policy changes that they're doing. Yeah, now one of the new things with monetization rules is you have to stay within, I think it's 1,000 watch hours for the previous 365 days. So they're going to be basically bumping people for monetization that drop below that thousand. I think it's 1,000 watch hours for every last calendar. So, I mean, I can kind of see what they're doing, but for a new channel, 8,000 watch hours is stupid. That's all I can say. Stupid. Hey Todd, how's it going? Or hi Todd, you can't hear me. Yeah, Jack, if you want to get monetized and at least get your foot in the door, now's the time to push. Yeah, the funny thing is on YouTube, there's not a whole lot of talk about this yet. I don't know if it's just hard to find the videos, shadow ban, or if people just aren't making the videos about this information yet. But I think not vidIQ. There's another channel out there that kind of does the same type of content that vidIQ does. Can't remember the name of it, but I think they put a video out on it. But they really soft pedal the changes. I got you, Todd. Yeah, I actually got wind of it Sunday night is when I got wind of it. And then I think I saw my first posting about it yesterday evening, or no, yesterday afternoon, maybe. I think I saw my first posting on it, and I was looking up for videos today because usually something this big, everyone just dog piles on it to try to get the breaking news angle. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of people do it. Think Media, that's the one it was, Plato. Yeah, that's the one that I actually pulled up today a little earlier. But then I didn't spend a ridiculous amount of time looking for it either. Conrad, how's it going, bud? I got to do some fan adjusting here. But yeah, going back to if you want something to hit pretty good, the fall decor is starting to come back around. I had a video from last year just explode out of nowhere, like within the last, I don't know, 5, 7 days. I've gotten over 1,000 views on it, and it wasn't even a very good video. It's kind of one of my right before I was monetized and when I was actually figuring out how to do things not wrong or less worse, however you want to call it. No, AdSense is drops in the bucket. Honestly, it's getting monetized and then getting the bigger following leads more into the sponsorships and like the free tools like the CNC that I got from Jimitsu. That's where the value, so to speak, really is. But a lot of times companies won't even like consider you unless you're monetized, unless you're over that 1,000 sub threshold. And then of course have a couple videos under your belt. Yeah, Jack, those no mage videos, dude, you answered a boatload of questions that I hadn't even been able to look up yet about Mill Mage because I'm still dipping my toes into it. I haven't really got to use my CNC a whole lot, but a little bit here and there. But yeah, that Mill Mage I think is a pretty solid topic, especially if you can do just quick little segments on how to do just some of the basic stuff in Mill Mage. You had 550 videos, Jack? Holy crap, dude. I don't even think I got 60 yet. You are a machine, man. And another trick that people will do is they'll take segments of videos, kind of stitch them together, kind of almost like a best hits type thing. Pilato, you got 554? Man, I'm feeling inadequate all of a sudden. And honestly, kind of lazy if y'all are pushing those kind of numbers. I'm still on rookie stats. And technically, I'm probably over 60, but in shame, I have unlisted a few videos that were just god awful. I mean, some of my earliest videos were just horrible. Oh, wow, Jack, you've been in the game a long time. God, I think my second year of YouTube's going to be, I want to say around the 10th or 12th of December is going to be my second year. And then I only started woodworking in probably September. Yeah, September will probably be year two of me not ruining too much stuff. Oh, yeah, shorts. Yeah, the shorts, especially with the new rules. I'll do a short or something just for something quirky. But I think actually that's one of my biggest ones that hit first was a short. I got like a ridiculous amount of views, and all I did was show a pile of what was it, cedar tone treated wood and some plexiglass and stuff because I had to rebuild an egress cover. And it was, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. And a lot of people watched it. I have no idea why, but I wasn't going to complain. I think I made a penny. I think it was a penny off of that short. But still, it was my first official more than my family watch type thing. Nice flower. Yeah, I'm hoping as soon as garden season decides to end, I might be able to get a little bit more time in the shop but right now it's full-blown harvest season. Just finished out sweet corn at a buddy's place. He grew a bunch of sweet corn and he had his fill, so he unloaded a bunch on me. He let me go through his field and pick, and I got cucumbers coming out of places I don't want them coming out of right now. Just made up, what was it, a gallon of garlic dill pickles, and I made a half gallon of garlic jalapeno dill pickles. That was just after work tonight. Yeah, I was trying to catch up on, I think it's might have been your most recent live, Plato, but I got rudely interrupted by work. They wanted me to like do stuff. Ooh, that's an idea, Conrad. Ooh, that would be good. I did whip something up here. A buddy of mine that had the sweet corn, he gave me, he lives out in the country, so he gave me a little chunk of land to do a second garden out there. But he had an obscene amount of rhubarb, and he whipped up a little concoction. He takes, I think it's like 5 or 6 cups of rhubarb, and I can't remember how much sugar, maybe 2, 3 cups of sugar, and puts that into a liter of vodka. Let it sit for, I don't know, 2, 3 weeks, then strains it all out, then mix that vodka in a 1-to-5 ratio with lemonade, pink lemonade. Tasty summertime treat there. Yeah, it was the sub panel because I got into the part to where you were just setting up your camera on the sub panel, saying how you cut through the shelf to put that in and the drywall and all that. And then I got called away. Oh, I didn't see that live, Jack. My notifications have been god awful. Most stuff I gotta actually go search for. I get random notifications to channels I'm not even subscribed to, but the channels I subscribe to can't rely on notifications at all. So I find myself having to go through my sub list in a browser and everyone that's got the blue dot, check in, see what they've done. Sometimes there's a blue dot when I've already watched the video, sometimes not. Amen, Jack. Amen. Get people coming out of the woodwork telling you everything that isn't kosher to them. You're not wrong, Pilato. You're not wrong. Ray, how's it going? What's old Ray know today? Or tonight, I guess. Well, Don had another plate of tacos. Kind of jealous of that man. He eats more tacos than anyone I know. I want tacos every other night. Just testing out the new software, Ray. If you get a hankering to want to hop on, probably use you to pretty up the stream a little bit. Yeah, Pilato, that's not the time you want to live stream. That's just one more thing to get your mind wandering, and you don't want your mind wandering when you're playing with electric. Hell, my mind wanders even enough when I'm not being interrupted by other things when I'm playing with electric. I don't know how many times I've been zapped just by 110. I don't play with big boy voltages at all. I have someone else do it. No worries, Ray. Yeah, right now I'm just using this stuff, this restream through the browser. I'm not actually connected through OBS or anything, so I can't do all my fun little camera switching and all that stuff. Yeah, I hear you, Flato. One thing in this restream software, you can't see the actual emojis people send. It just sends the chat, but it does have the chat on board, so you don't have to have another window drawn up to see the chat or nothing. Had some issues with just a couple live streams that I've done just right through YouTube. I'm not hating it, Pilato. This is actually the first stream I did. Me and Ray were doing some testing on it last night for not too long, maybe 15 minutes or so. That's about all the time we had. But yeah, I'm not really hating it. It's kind of another StreamYard, not quite as option packed as StreamYard, but like I was telling Jack, it's about half the price of StreamYard for the first tier. In this first tier, I can stream to 3 individual channels, whether it's YouTube, Faceplace, Twitch. They got a laundry list of other places you can stream to that I've never even heard of. Then you, let's see, 10 guests, stream up to 3 different channels simultaneously. It's not a bad deal. I mean, I think for starting and not want to, I think StreamYard's like around $500 for a year. Yeah, see, that's what I had to start doing, Pilato. But this, I wish I could. I don't want to add my phone as a guest. But like right now, I have on this side of the screen, I have the view of me, which is not impressive. But then just off to this side, it's actually got a chat widget. So I can actually watch myself and the chat all in one screen. Yeah, see, eventually, Jack, that's what I want to do here is do the OBS because really all I need StreamYard for is to push to channels. I don't need any of the bells, whistles, all that stuff, just to be able to push to 1 or more channels. And then if someone wants to come on that isn't OBS friendly, we'll say they can just join through a browser, kind of like Deland does with StreamYard. But then anyone that has more of a well vetted setup like OBS, they can just do that. I've heard that OBS can do the chat, but I haven't really dug in much to it because this is probably only my third live, maybe at least second successful live. But so I'm pretty green when it comes to doing my own lives. I've joined a couple, like I've been on Delands a couple times and whatnot. So, but actually running them myself, I'm pretty green. Can it really, Jack? Because I know there's a plugin you can get to add people to your own OBS stream. I've done a little reading on that. Haven't tried it at all, but did some reading on it. But we'll see after the first year um, if they try to jack the price up for what kind of foolery that, most of these places, that's usually what they do. They get you in cheap and then try to gouge you. But I may actually look into going more of a straight OBS setup. Yeah, Ray, you were on especially early in the year. What was it? Saturday mornings, I think you used to have a kind of a spot rented every week. Okay. See, I never connected my channel to OBS. I just used a stream key when I did my last one was through OBS. Yeah, I saw here they had the dual format that you could do um, vertical and horizontal, but I just killed the vertical. Baby steps for me with this. Yeah, I kind of miss those lives you used to do in the morning, Ray. That was kind of my coffee wake up time. Yeah, that wouldn't be horrible, Ray. Kind of nice because, well, usually when you did it, I was usually just about done with my first cup of coffee and still had plenty to go. So, Tom or Ken, yeah, Ken, that Tom bit's never going to get old. You know that. You're branded with that now. Yeah, but every time I see your icon for your channel, first thing that's going to come to mind is Tom. That just got branded on my brain. Yeah, one of these days here, Pilato, I'm going to get back out in the shop. We got kids going back to school next week. Uh, just celebrated my daughter's actual birthday here today. Been doing the school shopping, plus with all the gardening crap. I've just, I've had like zero time. And as much as I hate to do it, I think I might actually start busting out a couple fall decor, quick, simple builds since that one video hit just out of the blue, that old video I got for fall decor. So I might jump on that bandwagon again. Oof, now you got college payments to look forward to, Pilato. A year out. And another thing with this Restream, the subscription level on that, they actually do a cloud recording that you can download. So you can actually download it and edit it, polish it up a little bit to use as other content. Wow, that is early, Ken. I thought my kids are starting early next week. Let me know how that goes, Plato. Yeah, I actually looked that one up, Ray. I think it's, God, I want to say it's like just over 30,000. on that video now. And you can do a screen share in this software too, a lot like you can OBS, to where you can like share a window or something like that. But for that kind of nonsense, I rather have dual monitors. I've done that before on my bigger monitor with when I did some stuff for Lightburn and some old videos, and it works, but it's kind of a pain trying to do it on one monitor. Yeah, definitely, Ray. It's going to be a game changer for like podcast type material, that you can use audio for just an audio podcast, and you still actually have the accompanying video that you can use for a video podcast. I still got some pickets kicking around here. Sadly, I think I'm down to like 5 or 6 now, so I'm gonna try not to buy any and maybe do some fall decor. Actually, what I was thinking is I did that lantern build with the stained glass. I was thinking about trying to find some a darker tint, not solid uh, dark glass, but just a darker tint, and maybe do some kind of Halloween or fall theme with those. Because that one I did, that was a few videos ago, I had that hanging out in the garden, and that's gone through borderline monsoons and everything. Just had a solar lamp like this just sitting on the top of it, shining down. It had 4 panels of glass, and I had some cutouts glued. I epoxied them to the inside of the glass. So during the day, it looks like it's just kind of a nice little hanging lantern, but at night, that solar light pops on, and you can see all the cutouts that are glued to the glass. So it gives it a whole different feel at nighttime. Hey, once you experience multiple monitors, you never want to go back. Right now, well, I got a laptop powering this uh, cart that I use for most of my recording with a couple cameras, and I got just one screen mounted up a little higher and laptops lower down. But it kills me having to do single monitor stuff now. Vinny, how goes it, buddy? Yeah, I saw Ken. You just kicked out, what was it, a Halloween sign video, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe that was a video or two ago. That popped up in my feed though today. Yeah, honestly, what I'd like to have out here is a small TV, and then this is just a 24-inch or no, 20-inch monitor that I'm using for my cart. But I'd like to have a much larger screen, and then the small one is fine for like the recording and stuff. But if I want to start doing screen share or something, I want a bigger piece of real estate so I can split screen, so I can still do something on half of the screen and share the other half. Oh, so that was today's video. Okay. Because I saw that pop up in my feed, but like I was telling Pilato, Josh, brother, long time no see, man. I was so happy to see you were still alive when Vinny visited you. Man, now, Josh, Last Breath Woodworks. You want to see someone work some magic on a damn lathe? That guy has it going on. Yeah, I did see the reef build, Ken. Yeah, Josh, I am still just, and this was a while ago. You did that inside out build on the lathe with the epoxy. That piece still just blows my mind. I'll go back and watch it just because I can. And I mean, that whole technique that you did with that inside out thing, you're the first person I ever saw do that. And it's not overly complex, but it's not something I would have thought of ever at all. That turned out to be a beautiful piece, too. See, I'm an odd duck. I actually enjoy the editing more than I do the filming. The constant moving the camera, adjusting this, adjusting that, losing sound on a clip that I recorded and not knowing until I get to the editing. I actually enjoy the editing quite a bit more now than I used to. And I can do that in the house where we got AC. Out here in the shop, it looks like 87 degrees out here right now. That's why I ain't got most of it lit up. It gets too damn hot. Ouch, Pilato. Yeah, my last video, God, it's been damn near 2 weeks and it's sitting at just over 300 views. Just it's kind of soul crushing when those things happen. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you're going to come up with, Josh. Only downfall is on this software, I can't actually find a count of how many people are watching. So definitely still need a second window up to kind of keep tabs on stuff, but it is what it is. Yeah, Josh, you're just oh, I think a couple hundred miles to the, I'm guessing east by northeast of me. You ain't too far away, I know that, because I'm only an hour off the Wisconsin border, hour-ish, hour and a half maybe, something like that. Depends how heavy my foot is. Oh, Josh, I bet you there's going to be a load of people that enjoy seeing you put something out again. But that's the big thing with this YouTube thing. It can be a grind, like a serious grind. Jeez, Ken, you must be on the coast or something. That's like Houston and Louisiana humidity levels there. Oh wow, Josh. That's yeah. That's actually a little closer than I thought. I'm actually trying to angle myself to get my butt across the border because honestly, I've about had it with the land of 10,000 lakes here. I need to get somewhere different, but I sure ain't taking a mortgage out at 6, 7% interest right now. That's for darn sure. I'm locked into a nice cushy 3%, and I ain't moving off of that unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, sounds like the fall themed decor might be the go-to right now. Oh, I'm only 45 minutes. Well, half hour, 45 minutes from Rochester. I can get to Rochester in 30 minutes. Getting into the center of Rochester, that's an easy 15, 20-minute adventure from the freeway. I'm actually just a little bit west of Rochester. Heck, I was even looking at places in La Crosse there for a while to jump state and move to, but I don't know. I used to do a lot of shenanigans over in La Crosse back in the day, and I got a feeling that town ain't got much more settled down than it used to be back in my heyday 30 years ago. So I don't think I want to take my kids and raise them right in La Crosse there. But get a little deeper into Wisconsin, love it. I actually used to live up by Eau Claire for quite a few years and love the country up there. Get some rolly country up there and plenty of trees, small towns. I'm not a big city person no more. Lived in Houston for probably darn near a quarter of my life off and on, and big cities ain't my thing no more. They're great, but outside of that, nope, nope, nope. Oh wow, yeah, we are pretty darn close then, Josh. Yeah, I gotta admit, I was a little jealous watching Vinny's live there, where y'all were talking about that food. It's yeah, I do a little bit of smoking and barbecue, whatnot. Not on the big scale I used to, but been a long while since had a good chunk of good food like y'all were talking about, especially brisket. I haven't done a brisket. Oh, I bet you it's been a couple of years since I did my last brisket. What were those two long form videos, Jack? Might want to try to hit off on that same topic or subject matter again. Because right now, in your shoes, every view counts, and it just has to be 30 seconds for a view, and they'll add up. But if you can suck them in longer, of course, that's just going to make the watch hours a lot easier to get. Especially if you can actually get some kind of subject matter that really draws them in, double and triple down on that. Oh, ribs are another one of my guilty pleasures, Josh. Actually, anything run on the smoker is a guilty pleasure. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you might want to double down on the Milmage stuff, Jack. Like I say, a lot of those things that you were showing were new to me. Eric, how goes it? Mr. Jet Setter himself. I can send you the link here, Ray, just a minute. Let me find it. Stupid single monitor. Feel like I'm on a 486. Okay, Ray, I just emailed you the link. No, Josh, I do not. Email me that recipe because I got cucumbers coming out the wazoo right now. I'm giving them away left and right, and I still got, I think, a solid crisper drawer full in the fridge, and I just did up a gallon and a half of pickles tonight, and I still got that drawer full. Living the dream, Eric. Ooh, there you go, Jack. That's a good in. Usually, if I can get meat at that kind of a deal, I stock up. I actually have two deep freezes, one over there, one over here, and they do sales around here like chicken for 99 cents a pound or something. I ain't scared to pick up 30, 40 pounds of it, separate it out, and throw it in the freezer. Mohawk, how's it going? Yeah, I did make some spicy pickles. I got a half gallon of garlic jalapeno dill pickles that I just made up tonight. Those are for me and the wife. Kids aren't a fan, so I can at least do that. Okay, we got a guest star.
Figure it out.
You're
Oh,
dark.
yeah, I'm outside. I'm
Oh,
walking to my workshop. Uh,
Sayer Turner, how's it going? Yeah, Josh, I would be very interested in that recipe. I actually picked a cabbage out of the garden last week. Wife's making it's purple cabbage. She's making up some homemade kraut right now. I got three more cabbages to pick out there tomorrow.
Hey guys, this is awesome. I can see the chat and everything. Can everyone hear me all right?
Yep, can hear you.
Sweet. I just got in the shop. Have to get the AC on. Hey Eric.
What's it like having AC in a shop? Asking for myself.
Uh, you can't tell with the like glaze around my face. It needs to be on for it to work.
Wow, Josh, that sounds amazing. Rubens. Oh, I haven't had a good Reuben in a long time. God, I already ate and
I
I'm
just
hungry again.
I 3D printed these because I don't know if I can flip my camera on here. I don't know. But I got tools laying around everywhere, air tools. So I 3D printed these air tool holders. I'm gonna try to put them around, save some room.
Right. Good idea. Well, Ray, you keep the good folks entertained here quick. I got a refill.
Okay. Oh, all right. You grab me one too while you're at it. So how's everyone's night? A little delay on my part. Is my words not matching? I have no idea. I'm not even on YouTube, so just using it through the app that he link he sent me. Imagine. Oh man. Hey, Uncle Vinny or cousin Vinny. Yeah, cousin Vinny. That's what you say usually. Man, that shop of yours is going to be massive now that you tore that wall down. Oh man.
Vinny's got a heck of a project going on. I'm going to be jealous.
Yeah. Have a good night, Jack.
See you, Jack. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Oh, I have a job too. Actually, I snuck out here to work, guys, but to be honest, I probably shouldn't have. My tomorrow's my 20th year anniversary, and I don't have anything planned.
I remember when Ray was alive. You better get something going, buddy. She's going to kill you.
I know, but I I don't know what to do.
Make her a cedar picket fence. You can knock that out in 30 minutes. And then make something even cooler out of it.
I could try to give her this sign I'm working on. Is it backwards?
Yeah, there's actually a button somewhere that'll flip your camera on this app, but I can't remember where it is on the phone. And here we go. Here's the spicy pickles. See all the diced up.
Nice.
That's a half gallon of these bad boys. So
Do you sell anything online I can order and say, hey, it's on its way?
in this state, I can't do it. This state is horrible for food laws. I've actually, like with the freeze dryer I got, I've wanted to freeze dry some stuff and sell it, like the freeze dried Skittles or even dog treats. I'll take liver and freeze dry them, cut up in dices
Mm.
and freeze dry it. Dogs love those liver treats. Can't sell them here. This is one of the most restrictive states for selling anything edible. It's kind
Oh,
of a
wow.
pain, but I may have taken large donations for doing
Thanks,
so.
Vinny. Yeah, 20 years is pretty impressive, but like you guys all know, I should have planned better. I don't
Well,
know what
that's the
to do.
thing, though. I mean, you worked full time and you've been covering Cupcake, so you're working double full
Yeah.
time. You got the family thing going on, you got the YouTube thing going on. I mean, trying to
Oh, yeah.
be perfect
You guys
is
see
hard.
you, you see that box back there? I'm really stressed out about that.
Oh, is that it?
Look how massive that is. Yeah, that's one of them. You see that box down there? That's the air
Oh,
purifier.
wow. Dude, you're going to have so much fun with that.
I
Yeah, once
I don't
you
know,
start
man.
hitting
4 videos.
these 20 plus year mark together, it's yeah, they might not be your favorite person all the time, but more likely than not, you wouldn't trade them for anything. That's kind of, you got to get over that 5, 10 year mark where you still bicker at each other. Then you kind of settle in, and it's a hell of an accomplishment being able to make it, because marriage ain't easy at all. I mean, it's probably one of the toughest jobs you ever have to do, but in my opinion, it's well worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I just would. I don't know. I wish I would have planned something. I just feel so like such a bad husband, but I don't honestly know what we could have done. We're talking about maybe going. She really wanted to go to the Grand Canyon this year, but it just wasn't in the cards. It's expensive to go anywhere.
Yeah, it is. Anywhere out of driving distance. I mean, technically you could drive there, but that's across the country. That from you, I bet you that's 20
18,
hours,
20, yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've drove to Colorado a few times. That was 16 hours.
Okay. Oh, you must come up through the UP instead of going down the lake, or
Yeah, it's close. It's closer
okay.
sometimes, but I no, I think it was 16 hours, 17 hours driving through down to the bottom of the state and cutting straight over. I don't know. Yeah, Eric says just a big hole. That's true, but she's always wanted to see it.
Yeah. Oh, Alan's in the house. How's it going, old path?
Who is?
Old path.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Pat. Yeah.
actually wanted to do something this year, but
Last breath
this
too.
is
Hey, hey, how's it
probably
going?
the first year in I don't know how many years we did nothing this year at all. We didn't go fishing, vacation, nothing at all. So next year I'm gonna have to hit it hard. Amen, Josh. Like I say, they might not always be our favorite person, but more often than not, they keep us out of trouble that we wouldn't be able to get out of otherwise.
Oh yeah, I'd probably be in a lot more trouble than I right now if it wasn't for her. She found me in my partying days, and yeah,
Yeah, I'd probably be in jail if
this
I
was
wasn't married right now.
yeah, me too. It keeps us out of jail.
Right. On a straight and, I won't say narrow, but a straight direction.
I don't think I got any room on my walls to put my air tools. I might have to put them back in a drawer.
No,
I was just
I
thinking,
see some right behind you under that shelf, I think. Nope, pan over to the other wall. Yep, you can hang some stuff somewhere up high there.
oh yeah, maybe. You guys see the bearded Viking flag?
Nice.
Bearded Viking did a video on that, and then he was on a live, and I said, "Oh my god, that flag is cool! It'd look awesome in shop." And he sent it to me.
Very nice.
And then you see that play button right there? Razor Builds just sent me that.
Oh, I remember you did like a short or something on that, didn't you?
Not yet.
Or when did I see that? Maybe
I
you
was
shot
clear
me a
coding it,
picture of it or something.
probably. Yeah, because he sent it to me. He did a short of him building his plaque, and I was like, "Oh man, that Paduk play button looks awesome." He's like, "I'll send you one." I was like, "Thank you, man."
Yeah, that Paduk looks really, really nice. I've never gotten my hands on any of that, but good looking wood.
Yeah, I when he sent it to me, it was a lot brighter, but I didn't know if it like because of the humidity or whatever, it was going to crack in here. So I clear coated it, and it kind of darkened it a little bit.
Okay. It's got a good rich color to it though.
Oh, for air tools, magazine holder you could have. Do I have a lot of magazines?
So what else you been up to this
Uh,
evening, Ray?
we just went for a walk, took the kids around the town, um, down the pier, walked down by the lighthouse. Just trying to get some exercise in, work on my blood pressure problems.
Yeah, good.
I'm pretty sure the two baked potatoes I had didn't really help,
The walk
but
offsets that at least 50%. So it's like you only had one.
yeah, there we go. I was gonna say I I walk a lot at work. I'm on my feet all day, but the doctor's like that doesn't count. You got to do extra. So
Listen to the doctor.
yeah, I was like, all right.
Well, at least the walk gets you a little bit of quality family time in too. I mean, before the school season starts and everything goes twice as crazy. A little quality family
I don't
time
want to mess up
never
this.
hurts.
I don't want to mess up this guy's name and say hi. Sear, is that how you say it? I've seen his videos, or I've seen him alive the other day. I was at work. How's it going, man?
Yeah, potatoes should actually be one of their own food group because we eat a lot of them here. I actually got some in the garden, the one outside of town. Had potato bugs terrible, but I'm hoping to still get a
Sayer. Oh, okay.
good crop.
Thanks, man. How are you, man?
So you got any top secret projects going on, Ray?
Uh, I was gonna try to turn this into a video. I'm making a bunch of these bread bow knives out of maple and white oak and cherry. I'm trying to set up for a craft show because I have like a month and a half and I got to get a lot of stuff made.
Go time.
So,
But hey, you know what goes great for making stuff?
lasers,
Lives.
yeah,
Never hurts to do
that
that.
new laser that laser I just got done using, I could not believe. I bet you could cut through a half-inch material in one pass, just a little bit slower.
Here you guys go. I'll give you a sneak peek of something I'm actually making for Ray. Hopefully, he can do a
That thing is
video
beautiful.
on it and tell the whole story. But it's not glued up or anything. It's just clamped up right now.
I got to tell this story
Well,
live.
you don't have to now. You could do it in a video if you like, but it's getting there. It's a work in progress still.
I've never used Timo, but I bet you that a lot of people at the craft shows I go to, unfortunately, sell from Timo. Most of the craft show stuff I go to is 3D printed stuff and um, soap.
Actually, soap years ago, I used to work for a soap company that did the artsy fartsy crafty like glycerin soaps. We we sold
Mm,
the finished soaps, but we also sold all the supplies for soaps, and
uh,
that was huge back then, and I think it is actually making a comeback. All those decorative type soaps.
mm.
Hey, Trevor.
Hi, Trevor. Nice seeing you, man. Like scented soaps are where they all what do they call them? The tofu, not tofu,
Soy.
soy type
Yep.
stuff like
Well, and after I did the soap factory for a little bit, I went to work for a candle shop, and we actually got into the soy wax candles. And that was a huge thing for a long time because when they burn, they don't let off so much soot, so it doesn't like get black
Oh
marks
yeah.
on your walls and shit like that. It's a lot cleaner. But those things, I think, back in the day, by the time you counted the container, the wick, blah, all that other stuff, colorant, wax, we were making them for around 25 cents an ounce, and they were selling for a
There's
buck
a
25 an ounce. So like an eight
oh
ounce
wow.
candle, do the math. There was huge profit in it.
Yeah, my wife worked in a candle factory in our town, and they had like a patent on some sort of candle that allowed. It was basically just clear
Oh,
wax, but then they would coat it, and when it was burning, it would burn down hollow, and then whatever the image was, the light would shine through, and um, they would sell all around the world. They were really big, and then the owner got really old, and his kids didn't want to take on the business. It was called Bullfrog Candles. So
that's actually a good
my wife's got.
sales gimmick there. Something like that. That's a good angle.
Apparently, his kid was playing around with wax for a school project or something. That was the story, and he ended up making a. All right, see you, Vinny. Have a good night.
Have a good
But he
one,
ended up
Vinny.
making a candle that let light through around the outside, like it was see through, and then they coated it with other wax to make the images and stuff. So
Oh, Pilato. Okay, I got to test this out. Hey, it works because that is right up my dad humor alley right there.
that is funny.
That's good. That's my
At
kind of
both
humor
ends.
right there.
All right, I gotta. I told my wife I was only coming out here to find out where if I need to make more of these. Oh. I made an orange one because I always lose my air nozzle, and they fit in there really nice, so they can be held on the wall.
Okay, now I can't figure out how to turn this off. That actually works good. That would be, I got a few different things I could hang. Oh, wow. Where'd you get that file?
Maker
Really?
world, yeah, just like I typed in workshop accessories, and there was one for air nozzles or any air chuck tools like that.
Huh. Yeah.
There's two. They have two different ones. I don't. Let me see if I can get it in there close. One of them doesn't have the little step there for the notch, but sort of like that follows that shape for the end of
Right.
the air nozzle. So I got that one, so it'll hold a little better.
Yeah, because I got between blower, tire chucks. God, yeah, that would be nice for tools. I could actually keep my brad nailer, my pin nailer out of the case, handy and accessible, and I don't have to dig it out every time I need it.
I'm gonna find a spot to put these because I got so much to do. This is gonna be my goal
See
tonight.
you, Pilato. Thanks for stopping in,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, thanks for stopping it. New Beginnings Woodworks. Hello, how are you?
Chase, there is someone I have
Chase.
not seen in a long time. How in the heck are
Is
you,
that
man?
is it a local friend?
No, oh man, when I was just starting in YouTube, we both started about the same time. But you want to talk,
He's got a million
oh no,
subscribers.
you want to talk about a man that works 3 times harder than anyone else on the planet? That guy right there. I have never met someone that puts in the hours that that man does.
That's awesome, man. I need to work harder. I always tell myself I'm lazy.
If I worked as hard as Chase, I'd have a heart attack. My body couldn't keep up with him. I know he's younger than me. I don't know by how much, but that man, he is a beast. Bane, is that like Batman? Is that the same kind of Bane as Batman? Yeah, I saw that Mustang chase. That thing is looking sweet. Sounds really nice.
I'm gonna hang them up here, I think. Let's try this one right here.
Chase, you're a guy that you ain't ever even gonna be able to retire because I don't think you can sit still. I don't think that's part of your genetic makeup. Nice, Preston. No, Preston is a local guy to me. If I had a really good potato
Oh, okay.
cannon, I could actually hit his house.
Oh, all right. Let me get an air tool. See how it works. I knew the air chuck would work, but I didn't know about all the like. Here's my old Brad nailer. I think everyone's got this color, right? Starting out.
Preston, I haven't been working on a whole lot. I showed this. Here, let me pop this out of the frame so I don't collapse that frame.
What's it say?
This is one of the
Could you read
last
that?
things I did on the CNC just recently.
What does it say? One thing I thought I had. Oh, it doesn't say off
No,
topic.
I took off topic out. I'm going to have to try to figure out how to get a picture of this so I can actually throw it up. But this
That'd
is
be
a heck of a story, and this actually come through when I needed a laugh because my day was squat. And that completely changed my day. 100%.
well. I think I could. I'm glad I could be a good
Yeah.
laugh. I mean,
That God, you had Todd and myself just rolling, dying, laughing. And I probably laughed
yeah,
for a good solid 2 minutes straight. And I haven't done that in I don't know how long.
yeah. You said you told your wife.
Yep. And she found it funny. Then she said, he might want to get that checked. I said, nah, Google it. It's
I told her.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
It's just mushrooms.
As big as a person's head.
I told my wife when it happened, and she's like, "That's just weird." And I was like, "Yeah, you know,
Preston, you go with concrete driveway or you do asphalt?
I can reach these. That's not bad."
Got a good spot for them now?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
hey,
see,
that ain't bad.
I got two of them.
Nice.
I might do another one farther over. I I hate to say it, but I really like using this 23 gauge nailer for like hacking things up, even though the 23 gauge nails are kind of expensive.
Yeah. No worries, Josh.
But
We're just babbling here. You ain't messing too much.
we're practicing for our one day. We'll mention why we're practicing.
Practicing for bigger things.
Just as long as I don't get too good and tired.
Right. But a good tired's better than a bad tired.
So I always tell myself when I'm tired and stressed out about work and family, like, you know what? I'm lucky to be tired.
Hmm.
That's what makes it a good tired.
Here you go, Ray. Anytime you're feeling down, I got something for you to think about. Just to prove it could be
Huh.
worse. Your daughter could be dating.
She tells me every day that she wants a boyfriend, and I told her she's too young.
Just
And I was like,
think
no.
of it that way. Your daughter could be dating, and your life would be twice as stressful.
Well, she's at that age, and but she also, I don't know, she's very picky, very very picky. She's had a few boys, and trying to communicate with her, and she was like, I don't really like them. Not very smart. And then she blocked them.
Well, that ain't the worst part.
She's like, yeah, she's like, oh, I just want a smart guy. And then they tell me their grade point average, and then she's like, block. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with having standards.
Yeah, I think she's got them set a little too high. She's just trying to set them to her own standards. She's like, they got a lower score than me, and I said, they can't have a lower score than you.
But look at it this way:
I mean, higher
it's
score. They can't have a higher.
it's like trying to sell something. You
Yeah,
always start with a high price. You can haggle down, but if you start low, you're never
yeah,
going to
that's true.
haggle up. Wow, Preston, that looks impressive. You pour that yourself, or did you actually have it done? Man, that's a big improvement over your current driveway.
Oh my God, guys, look at this. Okay, I'm organized.
Nice. Wow, I'm gonna have to look
I
that
don't think I have any.
file up. That is, I need that in my life. That would allow me to keep those things out and accessible. I would love not to have to dig those things up.
I got one more. I think I have another air tool. I don't know if I do
Hey,
though.
you at least gotta have
I
a
might have an
blow
extra.
nozzle or a tire chuck or
I already
something.
put that up there.
Oh,
I think what I got. Oh, I just got this tire gauge here, or
that'll work till you find or buy
tire
something
fell over.
else. Or I mean, no, you didn't buy that tool.
Yeah,
In case your wife's watching.
no, yeah. She knows I'm not buying tools.
Good idea, Preston. Hiring that out, solid idea because it's been nasty this past couple weeks, and you're younger than me, but you're still too old to be humping that much concrete. That's like a early 20-year-old game there, and I didn't even like it when I was doing it in my early 20s. Tina, how goes it? Good to see ya.
Hello.
Now, Tina, Rainy Ridge Woodworking and more. There is a channel. That gal, she hand writes signs and projects.
Oh,
And
nice.
I just actually watched, well, I watched a couple of her videos today, but she did a turkey serving board. That damn walnut, it's not even a board, it's more of a chunk. That thing must have been inch and a half, 2 inches thick. That thing was huge. And she hand routed a turkey and epoxy filled it and put handles on it. I mean, it was a good size piece. That thing came out beautiful.
I guess I could take the orange one down and put the blue up. I like the orange one, so I know where the air nozzle goes. Sorry, I'm talking to myself because I was thinking. Mhm.
I wonder, I'm going to try taking a picture of this sign. That's got me thinking now. I'm going to see if I can't take a picture of this and figure out how to post it. Kind of like
I
last
really,
night we had
I really
the thing
appreciate.
in the center and then both of us on the side.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can.
I really appreciate you making that, man. That looks awesome.
Dude, It came at a time that I needed it. It deserves something. Okay, got the picture. We'll wait for it to sync to the cloud, and I'll see if I can download it.
Don't worry, it's gonna be one of my probably one of my stand-up bits. I have to work it in.
Yeah, that was man. I still giggle just thinking about it. And then seeing Todd reply back that he was rolling on the floor about it, it just added to the humor. Have a good one, Trevor. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, let's see if I can finagle this without breaking the internet. Kind of a weird thing today around here. They've had, I think, mostly Spectrum internet and having just horse shit service problems. People all up in arms that they ain't getting good service. It,
It sucks because Spectrum is like so expensive, but it's like the only thing we have in our area that has like the monopoly of good internet.
yeah, they were for a long time. They were the only real high speed option around here until a smaller company come in with fiber. And
Oh,
like for this, what I'm paying now, I'm paying half the price for gig fiber that I was only getting. I think it was like 200 meg through Spectrum.
oh, hey Plywood, how's it going, man?
Plywood, how goes it? Okay, got the picture. Let me see. Screen might get funny here for a minute, y'all. I gotta try to figure if I can do something.
Hmm. Oh my gosh, it's almost 11 o'clock. I want to see it before I go to bed because I got to work in the morning,
There we
unfortunately.
go. Okay, everyone have a read off of that. This is this story was crafted by Ray early one morning when of us weren't having real good days. He whips out this one liner in chat and had us dying. It was so good I
That
had to
walnut
make
looks
a
awesome.
project out of it.
Are you making a video out of the project or a
Nope,
short?
this was purely a therapeutic project. I needed the shop time, just me and the tools, and I figured this is a perfect project for it because it got me out of a funk. So this was the project that was going to be just me and the tools.
That's awesome. Oh, I just put my O's in backwards. Dang it.
That sounds painful.
Yeah, I'm trying to put all the letters in this dragon thing so I can glue it to this board.
Oh, gotcha. So if any of y'all have what's going on with this little story on this sign happen, don't worry. AI says it's fine. It's fine.
It is. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right. I wouldn't eat the mushrooms, even though they look edible, but they're like big round yellow cap mushrooms, and I don't know if urine soaked mushrooms is something you should be eating.
Dude, you're killing me. As my 6 year old would say, you nasty. Oh man.
I think if I go on my photos, type in mushrooms, I might be able to find a photo of it. If I do, I'll send it to you in the Discord later.
Yeah, because I couldn't do it on this one, but it could definitely be added to a larger sign because this was actually a scratch and dent piece of walnut that I got. It had this is actually the offcut. It had a crack in it,
Oh, okay.
and it's not a hundred
Oh,
percent.
nice.
It's like a couple mil off uh, on the edges going all around. But I'm guessing they stopped planing it because it had that crack. But I did try a little finish. This is what is it? Howard's orange oil. It's like a furniture polish,
Ooh.
and I'm
Oh, nice.
thinking this
That looks
is the
cool.
finish. Do this, let it dry. This has been drying for a few days, but do this on it, let it dry out, and then maybe hit it with some lacquer so it locks that color in like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I think that would because this is what it looks like normally, just like that
Hmm.
image.
That grain on that sign looks
Yeah,
awesome.
it's got some beautiful grain. It's a shame it had this big crack in it, but I got it for next
I'm
to
bad at
nothing. So
I'm bad at keeping like surprises, but I have something I'm working on in my head. I kind of want to make a mallet, but I want to make it like a mine that looks like an axe because I've been watching the Hobbit lately, going through the whole series, and I was like, I just want an axe, you know. And I got some old wood that my brother-in-law gave me. I don't know what this is. It looks like it says bronze ebony, which I never heard of.
ebony, boy, that stuff's got to be rock hard. Then
It is. It is thick,
you might want to
but look at
use a
the.
brand new blade on that because I've never gotten my hands on ebony, but I've heard it's really hard on blades, like really hard.
And then I have this, which I think is sapele, but it's not labeled.
It's kind of got that color, actually, a
Yeah,
good rich
he
color
had.
to it.
And of course, he has some old zebra wood laying around.
I've actually seen that. I can get that. I haven't bought any yet, but I can get that.
He's got some Wenge in case you need to pull it from under your workbench and make something.
Just a scrap off
I
cut.
got this just for less. I was gonna say. I'm guessing this is more of another species. I don't know. And then he gave me this, which I have no idea what it is. I thought maybe it was just stained pine, but it's heavy. Like for this little block, it's really heavy,
Here,
and it's like three
hold on.
quarters,
Let me see if I can
and it's
actually spotlight you here. I want to kind of.
but it's not stained because I tried like sanding a little bit in a corner, and it doesn't. It's not like it's light wood underneath.
Wow, that's got some really crazy grain going on. It kind of almost reminds me
It
of like a not a
and it's a
white pine,
hardwood.
but a different pine with that grain. But that's got some interesting stuff
Yeah,
going
that's what I
on.
thought was stained or something. But it's heavy and it's a hardwood.
Huh? That's interesting.
But he was in the business of making a bunch of exotic paddles for Etsy, and that's how he gave me this wood because he was making a lot of like I guess you would say ping pong paddles. Yeah, that's we'll go with that. But for adults, I
Yeah,
guess I don't know.
adult ping pong paddles. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're
Yeah,
laying down.
I don't know why people need stuff like that, but he said that his biggest thing to carve in them were like bear paws and who's the daddy. So I was like, oh gosh.
Hey, if someone wants to buy it, you got to be willing to make it. That's the game.
Well, I got a request to wear a pirate hat for John. Let's see if I can find the old Buccaneer
Yep,
hat.
throw on the
Hey,
pirate
John.
hat.
Welcome, John.
So yeah, actually, now that you got the pirate hat on, you need an adult ping pong paddle to complete the outfit.
Yeah, maybe I'll just grab this piece of one gay I got under my bench here.
See, it's
See
a
what we can
prop.
throw
It's a
together.
prop. It sells itself.
I should start doing that when Les is around. Don't worry, I got this one gay here.
He'd appreciate it. Oh, Ken. Oh my God. I like it. It's painful, but I like it.
What Ken say? Ken's in here
Yep.
still? I thought Ken left.
Nope. He says that. Oh, here, I'll throw it up on screen because that's screen worthy there.
That's not Ken. That's John, isn't it?
Or oh yeah, it is John. Oops. Sorry,
Oh, you got
John.
him mixed up.
Okay, John gets the dad joke.
I thought Ken left already.
Preston says that dark one
Oh,
might be ebony.
that would be a lot of ebony, wouldn't it?
That's a big old hunk of whatever it is, especially if it's a
I
hardwood.
mean,
What is that? An
it is
inch and a
heavy.
quarter, inch and a half thick?
No, no, it's about. Let me get a tape measure. Where's a tape measure? I
Oh
can't
yeah,
find a tape
good luck
measure. It's kind
there.
of like John's pencil. I can't find a tape
Good luck
measure.
there.
We're looking at 15 16ths,
Okay. Oh,
which is
just for John, I have an answer for the pencil problem.
hey, Eric's back. What's up, Eric? Makes. Oh, there you go,
See this,
John.
John? It's on a string. You pull it from the ceiling, you use it, you just let it go. It goes back up to the ceiling eventually as it slowly meanders up. I'm watching it slowly going up here. But that's just a contractor string through a bunch of eyelets across the ceiling up to the wall with a heavy bolt tied to the other string. So you pull it, the bolt goes up, you let it go, the bolt goes down, and it sucks the pencil back up to the ceiling. Got it mounted right in the middle of the shop. Does that go with your adult ping pong paddle?
No, this is how I space out my holes in things.
Oh,
I'm just trying to figure out where to put things
on the wall.
because I have trying to figure out where everything's going to go because I have that laser I got to make room for.
Oh,
And as you can see, it doesn't even fit on my
yeah,
benches.
that thing's got a heck of a footprint. I'm pretty jealous you got that laser, man.
I am extremely nervous that I'm not going to
Dude,
uh, perform the way they
you
think,
got
but
you
we'll see.
got this. Like we talked about earlier, 3 of those videos slam dunk. The only one that might give you a problem is trying to take it on site somewhere because I'm guessing a box that big, that's heavy.
Yeah,
But being able to show it,
it shows 3 people carrying it.
being able to show it in public and customize on site, that damn near sells itself. Hell, you could take a bunch of those bread bow
I
knives, especially the maple ones, because maple lasers beautifully. But you can engrave a last name right on the bread bow knife, right the bow behind the blade. Throw a last name on there and some
yeah,
fancy cursive font or something. Bet you people buy that up. Add an extra five,
I know.
ten
I'm
bucks or something for the engraving.
I was gonna make a sign in my booth when I bring that. Uh, I might do free engravings if they're willing to be on camera because the company wanted live reactions. So,
Okay. Well, I got it. I got it. This is Oli at his best. And of course, it's always for other people, not for myself. I'm horrible to myself. But you do the extra engraving. I don't know what your market prices are, but would $5 be a reasonable, or maybe $10?
oh yeah,
What would you say would probably
I'll do
sell?
anything for $5.
I think
Yeah,
that's how you got the
so
patent
laser.
word right.
Yeah,
But no, say you do just a basic engraving. It's kind of a small engraving, $5. You get a handful of people lined up and say, hey, if you'll agree to be in this video and wait in line while I'm engraving the bread bow knives, I'll do the engraving for free.
yeah,
There's your captive audience
free engravings.
for
Yeah,
your video spot right there. That's money. You get 4 or 5 people
yeah.
lined up holding their bread bow knives and a couple shots of you engraving it and then handing it to the person. There you go. There's your big reaction. You'll get the tickled response. You'll have people literally in line waiting for it. You can't ask for better PR than that.
That's actually video number 3. Video 4, they wanted me to break down how much money I made from that machine over the course of all 4 videos.
Okay. Okay.
So, and that'll be that'll be a fun video because I'm going to try to keep track for once on what comes off that machine only,
Right.
instead of because I got now I'm going to have 3 lasers running,
Now,
which with a
will
month and a
those
half,
trays you did for that cidery fit in that laser?
yes, they fit in my other lasers, and this one's double the
Oh, is
size.
it? Okay.
So
I say
yeah, the bed space on this one is 23 and a half by 15 and 3/4, and then it has the hole in it so you can run things through it.
okay. I say see if they want some kind of like a fall special tray, and even if you give them a decent discount, because that'd be like more stuff you could show being made, or like tap handles.
Hmm.
Those tap handles, dude, that you did, those turned out amazing. Those things look so good.
I need to do more work for wineries, I think.
Well, it's a very niche market, and well, if you've ever been to one and see how much you pay for a drink, they got the money to spend. Honestly, they have
Oh,
a budget.
yeah. I went to that. I worked with the guy at that winery, and he told me if he doesn't make, let me say, $500,000 a year, he's in the hole. And I was like, gosh, I couldn't imagine going, well, I got to make 500 grand this year or something like that just to pay off my debt from the, because he got a bunch of loans and stuff with opening that. And I was like,
Dude, that's more than my
what? You got to have
house.
what? But you wouldn't believe how big of an operation it is, even though it's small. Like they ship all around the world. They're known for the only one in Michigan that grows wine the way they do. Um, they don't use any pesticides. They call it overpopulation of like bugs and stuff, like certain species. Like they're like he told me, his winery is not the most beautiful looking place because there's a lot of overgrowth to help bring in other
Right,
bugs.
right. Well,
But he's like, we don't put any poisons on our
you bring the
food.
good bugs in to take care of the bad bugs. I mean, I do the same thing in the garden.
Yeah,
I
he,
bring the ladybugs in to take care of the aphids. Same principle, but on a
yep,
much larger scale than anything I'm doing.
yeah, yeah. And that's, I mean, I don't know. It's just awesome that they can do that in a large scale.
Yeah, and honestly,
Like keep all the pesticides off their
it's
farm.
good to support places that are doing that. I mean, one, they're doing things as natural as possible. Two, they're local. You know, it's kind of win-win. You're local. If you can help each other out, That's literally a win-win situation, you know.
And it's just a husband and wife working there. They have friends that come and help, and like he's like, oh, if you want to come pick apples in the fall or whatever, because he makes ciders and dry ciders, which I've never had one. He gave me a case of dry ciders to try, and I did. I had a couple of them, and it was probably the best thing I ever had because it wasn't sweet, and it was like I don't know, it's just really refreshing, but it was a different thing. I've never had one before, but then he's like, this is our most popular one. I drank. I was like, I could drink a bunch of those,
Well, yeah, you can
but
drink a bunch of
um,
them until you got to stand up and go pee.
yeah, then I'd be on the floor.
Exactly.
Eating.
Yeah. Then you'd be laying in it. But
Yeah.
actually, when I used to brew, um, I used to, and Preston, that was in chat. I'm not sure if he's still here or not, but Preston, I got him into brewing a little bit. We used to do ciders, and I did like apple cider. I did um, blackberry and blueberry hard cider. And essentially, it's the apple cider. Obviously, is fermented apple juice, or if you're German, I think it's pronounced Appelwein, but apple wine. But you start doing wine out of not grapes, and it turns a whole different thing. So, and I used to actually brew hard ciders by the 5 gallon keg, and I'd do a run, and I'd have multiple kegs to last me through the winter. But eventually, I found out I'm not adult enough to have that much hooch on hand at one time. It didn't do me any favors.
Oh yeah.
So I got out of the brewing because brewing takes some time. It takes room and it takes time. And it takes a lot more time than the whole
Blackberry.
YouTube and woodworking and all that other stuff. So, yes, sir, Eric, I did blackberry hard cider, and it's some of the best stuff. I like that. Well, yeah, I like the blackberry better
What's
than
that
blueberry.
mushroom? What's that mushroom comment? Is that a joke towards my? But anyways, I gotta go, guys. I gotta head to bed. It is 11 o'clock my time, and 5 more hours until I gotta go to work. So I'll talk to you guys. Have a nice
Yep,
night,
good
man.
to see you,
Thanks
Ray.
for letting me
No
join in.
problem. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, see ya. Oh, gotta hit leave.
And then there was one, folks. Well, it was good to see Ray got to drop in. Ray's a pretty solid guy. I get along pretty good with Ray. But this wasn't too bad for an impromptu live. One of these days, I'm going to be able to be a grown up and plan a live instead of, I think this one was about 10 minutes before I went live. I decided to go live. I'll get better at this nonsense eventually. But it was good to see some faces I haven't seen for a while. Josh, Chase, man, both those guys, solid people. I haven't seen them for a heck of a long time. Good to see they're still around and live and kicking because well, they start getting my age. Sometimes you never know. People sometimes disappear and they never do come back. So what else we got going on out in the YouTube world? Anyone else got some videos coming out or maybe some videos planned? Scroll through chat here, make sure I missed anything. I'm thinking this chat I'm gonna actually, or this stream, I'm gonna try to download and polish up and record, or not record, but edit. Try to get a little more fancy, see what happens. All part of trying this new tool. What you got planned, Tina, or is it a secret? Boy, you'd think it'd cool down in here after the sun went down, but powerfully warm. Yeah, I gotta actually get around to cleaning this nonsense up here so I can knock out another video. Got a couple full-size pickets and about a third of a picket staring me at the face here. It ain't paying rent, so it's got to get turned into something and be useful. So probably like what was being said earlier, about time to start that fall decor. It's starting to hit already. I know Hobby Lobby even had about a month ago. They actually started getting their stuff in already. Tina, sometimes the best things come just off the cuff. No planning. They just kind of pop into your head and you just do it, and it turns out great. Well, I suppose it's about 10:15 here my time, so I think I'm going to wrap this one up for tonight and get some stuff taken care of and get my butt to bed. So thanks everyone for joining. Enjoyed it. Good to always get my adult time in. This YouTube thing's usually about the only adult time I get these days. So it's good seeing everyone, good talking to everyone, and y'all have a good night.